Hello, folks. This is Chris, KY4CKP. Well, it's that time of year again. Time for the LCARA annual fish fry. That's what's coming up next on LCARA Ham Radio. Yep, this is one of the events that our club really looks forward to every year. We have several, of course, but the annual fish fry. We always have a call for volunteers and get a lot of people to help prepare the food, cook the food, set up the tables and chairs and awning and everything so that we can come together and just have a really good time. Usually the weather's pretty cooperative. It was pretty decent this year. A little bit warm, but late summer, that's to be expected. But it's just a good time to get together, see folks. I think we had over 30 in attendance this year somewhere. And see folks, and everybody can cook something to bring, and then the club supplies the fish. And one of our members, Mike, KY6MM, really helped lead the charge on it this year. And Steve, KK4YUG, and his parents, Herman and Willie, let us use their building here on their property and set up and do the frying and everything. And we always appreciate that. And many other members that came out and helped set up, again, all the chairs and everything, and all the members who showed up and brought food. So, you can always cook one of your favorite dishes or side dishes or desserts. Everybody loves good desserts. And it's just a good time, these kinds of, kind of potluck type events. And it's just one of the ways you can get together a few times a year and get your club together, get people out, and again, be able to see everybody and talk and just have a good time. And, it's not all about ham radio. There is, of course, a fair amount of conversation around radios and equipment and other things. But again, you can just get together and talk to folks and see folks. And spouses, sometimes you don't always see spouses at sort of regular work days and things like that, but they're always welcome at events like this. So here you can see some of the folks are cleaning the fish that we bought and cutting it up into to bite-sized pieces so that it can, as you'll see here in a moment, get breaded and get ready to go. And then, of course, they're going to be frying it. I believe they had three deep fryers, propane-based deep fryers this year because we did the fish and we did some French fries and, of course, some hush puppies. Got to have some hush puppies, things like that. And then all the dishes that all the members brought, salads and other kinds of sides, and, again, quite a few desserts and things. So it's just a good time. These kinds of events, they take a little bit of work, but don't be afraid of that. And just again, have a call for volunteers and, spread it around so that, no one person's having to do too much. And, we can have a good time with this stuff, even with the setting up and tearing down and those kinds of things that make events like this go smoothly and enjoyable for everybody. So, there we've got the 3 propane pots warming up for the oil so they can begin frying, again, all the fish. And, again, fries and hush puppies and things that we had with this as well. Got to have some hush puppies, especially if you're anywhere near sort of the country, the south. We got to have, some kind of bread at any sort of event. But in many cases, especially something like a fish fry, a lot of people are going to enjoy hush puppies. So those are always fun to have. So, again, we got everything going. We had all the food set up. Had, a good turnout this year of folks. Decent weather. And, again, it allowed us to, get together and see folks. Because sometimes, especially spouses maybe, but you don't see folks except for these kind of events like this. Our ham folks we may see fairly often at club meetings and work days and various things, club events. But sometimes the spouses and or sometimes the children of spouses, we don't get to see some of those folks except for a few times a year. So, again, a good turnout this year, and again, decent weather, a bit warm, but that's about it, and that's really not too much to complain about. In early September this year. So we always like to film these events and share them with folks out there. Again, a big part of our channel is just trying to hopefully help inspire other folks, other clubs, and sort of show examples of some of the kinds of things that you can do as a club, and to get your members active and have fun. I mean, that's really what most of this is all about, is having some fun. Sure, we do amateur radio, and there can be emergency response aspects to that and things, but having fun, enjoying the hobby, enjoying the equipment, and enjoying each other's company at events like this. So as you can see, we had lots of good food. We try not to miss any opportunity to have lots of good food at events, to have people come out and enjoy themselves, and just have fun with our hobby and with the folks in our clubs and everything. So we'll see you folks in the final segment, and we'll wrap it up. All right. Well, as you folks can see, we had another successful fish fry this year. Again, these kinds of events are just a good way to have fellowship in your club, to get together and do things and see people you may not see all the time, and have some good food as well. So that'll wrap this one up. This is Chris, KY4CKP for Lake Cumberland Amateur Radio Association. We'll see you in the next video, 73.